153 scale Revell AT-AT all-terrain armored transport. Hey, General Transportee. You ever see that on Instagram? And there's like General Transportee. Nope. Okay, so we're looking at the 153 scaled AT-AT walker from Revell. It is not the best walker I've ever seen, but once you can work your magic into it, it's a really nice looking kit. Because of its size, it beats out a lot of the other kits because of its size. Now, for the price you pay for this thing is like $100 for the kit. Not sure if it's discontinued yet. Not sure if they're still making this or what. For the price of this kit, $100, it's about right, but the detail I feel is not there, and the quality and workmanship and engineering is not there in this kit. We'll go over the engineering and how they did their articulation a little bit later. Bandai does their shit well. It's just amazing work from Bandai. They put in the details, they put in the work, they put in the engineering, they put in everything. So yes, their kit's going for $40-50 on their AT-AT tiny little bitty walker is worth it because of the amount of detail on it. Now this thing you can snap together with in a matter of minutes. It's a snap together kit. You just pop it in, pop it out type of deal. Bandai's is more intricate and more detailed. You have to literally go through tiny pieces and things that's microscopic, and this thing just nothing. But in the end, when you do paint it over and do go over it with your workmanship and weathering and magic, whatever you got in your pockets, it looks amazing. As you can see, adding some LEDs it makes it look just as good. It looks really awesome, really nice. Now it has articulation on the head. As you can see, head here is articulated, swivels like that and whatnot. The feet do swivel up top until you put in these it just wants to fall towards this way until you put on these little screw heads into here. These probably don't lock into place. I just have these out because when I ship this is sold. If you want one, I can paint these for you as well. I do commission work. This is a commission, and it's sold. So when I don't put these in because I'm going to pop out the legs to ship it and make it more compact. That way it can fit into a box. Now these joints right here, the knees, they're not articulated at all once you put in those little screw things. It just has this interlocking system. Once you put it in, it doesn't move at all. It doesn't want to like turn, articulate, and it sucks. It's weird because you just lock it into place and that's it. That's the way it's gonna look. So I managed to get these feet into the position I wanted and basically locked it. And these ankles, you would per se do swivel, so that's one good thing on top of that. And these little pieces here articulate as well to give you more range of movement. Now, anything else? Not really. This thing comes plain old plastic gray. There's not too many shades of gray on this. Plastic gray, and it has these notches on it throughout the whole body. As you can see the whole notches and stuff. And I decided to keep those. I was about to black primer over it and then paint it my color, but then I wanted to see what these notches would look like when I paint it. And it looked awesome. It looked great when you paint over it. It just adds a little bit of detail, a little bit of weathering to the whole model in a whole. So that was pretty cool feature I just kept, but not so pretty cool looking if you're wanting to just build this without paint. It just looks so weird. Well, you'll see it if you get it. It's just so weird looking. It's just like, oh, what the hell, Revell? What are you doing? So in a whole, this kit took a while to weather because of its grand size. I added a ton of snow on it, as you can see. Adding this much snow on this scale to me makes sense because of the large scale. On a tiny scale like a Bandai, 1 in 1/44th, that required less snow. I didn't want to put too much craziness going on it. It just didn't need that much craziness. This one to me needed it because of the size. You can look into it more, see the details, and I love snow effect. As you can see, not too much at the top going on because the top doesn't collect as much as it would in real world. And then you move towards the bottom and it just has snow palooza because it's stepping all over that stuff. So on the feet you can see snow palooza. I just loved how stacking up this snow was. I love adding the rust details over here, as you can see. Little rust going down its feet. Just the real world weathering stuff going on. Snow where it would build up and stack and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, snow stacking up in areas on top of the neck area, as you can see. And then the head. Now let's go over this LED system I put in. So it just keeps wanting to fall because I didn't screw in those little holes. So let's take a look at the LED system I put in here. So the LEDs are, it's on a switch and working by CR2032 batteries. And here, the wires don't like to touch. So they can short each other out. What am I doing? So this is off. Each one is separate, as you can see. Red for the blaster, and then white for the like AT-AT headlights. Now they're flickering because I don't have the let me see what that is. I don't have the I think I don't have the black cable screwed in all the way. No, I think the wires were just touching, but you can just fix that with a keep away from each other type of deal. So they look pretty cool. I love them. The look of the lights adds the whole thing to the gimmick. It's just an amazing look. I just love the way it looks. The wires do lead from his under chin into the neck area, inside the neck, and then into the body, and then down through some holes in the bottom of the AT-AT walker that allows it to feed through. And you can either feed it down its leg and glue it to its leg, or you can just let it dangle. The wires aren't too thick. You can't even see it in person. It's pretty much invisible. It's so thin and skinny. But really, this walker is pretty cool. Once you get it painted up, it's a really nice looking walker. Not much to say about this, but just paint it and put it together. Snap tight snap kit, so it just everything snaps together. Oh, these little blasters articulate as well. Not too many pieces. You don't get too many pieces with this. All this stuff is like one piece. This is one piece. This is one piece. This is one big gigantic piece. This head is one piece. The under chin is just a snap thing you put together. Neck is two pieces. It's not too many pieces at all, which means any beginner can do a kit like this, and it's such a grand size. It's amazing. So you get a chance to deal with something at a larger scale, but as an easier skill. So with that being said, I do recommend this kit for those people who are in love with AT-AT walkers. If you're not, go ahead and go for the Bandai kit. That one's going to be more enjoyable for you kit builders. If you're a fan of the AT-AT, go ahead and get this. It would suit well with the 1/48 scale Bandai Snow Speeder. So that will look good with this guy. If you can get it together and make some type of diorama, it will look good. Also, I do commissions. Like I said, if you want one, I can make you up one just like this one, with lights or without lights or whatever you want with it. You want it pink, you want it yellow, you want it gay pride, you want a 501st Legion coated blue with the white. I don't know, people out there. So I can make these. But that's what I have for you today. The 153 scale Revell AT-AT snap fit clock work block together. It's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten it myself, but now that I see how it's weathered, once you can do your magic, it's a great kit. For $100, I would have paid 60 to 70 bucks on it. So that's what you got from Easy Company Collectibles. Hope you enjoyed what you saw here. Make sure you do subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram. A lot of these are going on Instagram, so do follow me. Follow me there, and have a great day, y'all.